Hello and welcome. This presentation is intended to give you a closer look at the Health Sciences District and the School of Nursing and Health Studies. The School of Nursing and Health Studies resides within the Health Sciences District. I encourage you to navigate to umkchealthsciencesdistrict.org after this presentation. Kansas City's new Health Sciences District is a cooperative partnership formed by 12 neighboring healthcare institutions on Hospital Hill. This is a map and legend of the Health Sciences District. You'll notice number 1 is the University of Missouri, Kansas City. That houses on the Health Sciences District 4 schools. So here is number 1 on the map to draw your attention. And A is the School of Medicine, B is the School of Nursing and Health Studies, C is the School of Pharmacy, and then just a little trot over here, this is the School of Dentistry. I want to draw your attention over here. We'll talk later about 1 over here, which is student housing. Now let's watch a little video about the Health Sciences District.
The UMKC Health Sciences District is a center for academic medicine and healthcare in the heart of Kansas City, Missouri, on the southern edge of downtown. This unique district is all about improving the health of Kansas City and the region, empowering patients of every age with the latest research and increased accessibility to care. It's the only district in the country bringing together an academic medical center, a children's hospital, a university and its schools of dentistry, medicine, pharmacy, nursing and health studies, as well as the city health department, the state's behavioral health center, the county medical examiner's office, a scholars center, and a home away from home where families stay close to their sick children and the medical care they need. Separate, but working together to advance medicine and train the healthcare professionals of the future, all looking forward with the same focus on taking health and wellness to the next level. From Cerner's Living Lab at Truman Medical Center's piloting the very latest in healthcare technology soon to be shared with the world, to the Genome Center at Children's Mercy focusing on genome sequencing and analysis, to the UMKC School of Medicine's Vision Research Center, innovation begins here. From a warm meal and a sympathetic ear for the family of a sick child at the Ronald McDonald House, to the student-run Sojourner Clinic providing free health care to Kansas City's homeless and underprivileged populations, compassion thrives here. And from the Kansas City Health Department addressing the core public health needs of the community, to a healthy produce market on site at Truman Medical Centers, to a combined effort sponsoring the grandfather of all Kansas City road races running right through the district, community is the focus here. All at the UMKC Health Sciences District. Healthier together.
Okay, now let's look at some data. So you'll see here that they have 21,220 alumni within the Health Sciences District, a little over 3,000 students, 77 residency and fellowship programs, a little over 500 residents and fellows, 19 different degree programs, just shy of 13,000 employees, and then you'll see external funding is over 30,000, and then outpatients are just under 500,000. So it's kind of nice to see some numbers. And this is the history timeline for School of Nursing and Health Studies and the Health Sciences District origin. So on the left, you'll see the history timeline. In 1972, the School of Nursing and Health Studies opened their first graduate nursing programs, a doctorate in nursing practice, Masters of Science in Nursing, and their PhD, doctorate in philosophy. Then in 1981, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program was created. And in 2011, the Bachelor of Health Sciences program was then created. And shortly following, in 2013, the Doctor of Nursing Practice and Nurse Anesthesia with Truman Hospital was opened. And that same year, the Collaborative to Advance Health Services unit, which handles research and grants, was created. And then most recently in 2017, we brought on our Bachelor of Science in Public Health program. So the Health Sciences District origin actually was formed in May of 2017, and they strive to be a premier academic health district, engaging in cutting-edge biomedical research and entrepreneurship, delivering state of the science healthcare and educating the next generation of healthcare professionals. So it's really just echoing what you just heard on the short video. And their purpose is to bring together healthcare partners in the Hospital Hill area. So working as one, they will create new potential for collaboration on research, grants, community outreach, and shared wellness for employees, faculty, students, and surrounding neighborhoods. Their purpose is to represent a new chapter in advancing healthcare outreach and medical education throughout the greater Kansas City area. Now let's take a closer look at the Health Sciences building, where School of Nursing and Health Studies, along with the School of Pharmacy, are housed. In this picture here, you'll see the front doors in the quad. What resources will you find on campus? Inside the Health Sciences building, you'll find the Student Services Office and Administrative Suite. There is a cafe for breakfast or lunch or snack. We do have a financial aid office on the Health Sciences District campus. There is a computer lab for student use, various study spaces, a large drug information center for study space, vending machines on almost every floor. There is a simulation lab with simulation dummies, and as well as multiple other labs throughout the building. School of Pharmacy does have additional resources that are not highlighted here. And of course, you'll find faculty and staff offices. Outside of the building, there are often food trucks along the building. There is a Subway next to the bookstore, so there's a Health Sciences bookstore for your needs. We do have a library that is in the School of Medicine's building. And then, of course, that large grassy quad area to play ball or sit and have a picnic. Speaking of picnics, there is a picnic table to enjoy a meal. And we do have a covered parking garage for student use. And there is that student housing off Truce that we talked about when we looked at the Health Science District map and legend. And in that student housing, there is a gym for students to use as well on the Health Sciences campus. Student Services is located on the first floor of the Health Sciences building. Student Services has 7 academic advisors, Karina Beck and Christian Cooper for the Bachelor of Health Sciences and Bachelor of Public Health, and also for our RN to BSN, which is our Bachelor of Science in Nursing program for already registered nurses. Then we have Jennifer Lyles and Lauren Newcomer for our Bachelor of Science in Nursing, pre-licensure and accelerated programs, and they also advise for the pre-nursing students who aren't quite admitted into the nursing cohort yet. Georgia Campbell and Paula Fernandez advise for our graduate programs. And then we have Amber Blair, and she will actually greet you when you walk into the Student Services office, and in the picture there you'll see her front desk. And then there's me. I'm the Director of Student Services, Casey Bauer, and I'm always a resource for all students at School of Nursing and Health Studies. And this link right here actually takes you to our website. If you type in sonhs.umkc.edu/student services, or I'll navigate there now. Let me update my share. So this is the website here, and you'll notice that Student Services is how you'll get here. So you can type in sonhs.umkc.edu and go to our homepage, and then click on Student Services. Okay. I encourage you to go here and take a look around. Not only will you find our academic advisors information, additional staff within the building, as well as how to schedule an appointment, some events and information sessions, forms and resources, a lot of good stuff on our site. Okay, and now let's navigate back to our PowerPoint. Now I wanted to show you student housing and the Health Sciences campus gym. I really like this timeline. Really get a sense of throughout the seasons of them building it. So that's the entry. Got some new students moving in. And right inside those doors is where the gym is. So you walk right in the front doors and you'll find it right onto your left. Pretty spacious dorms. Ah, look, yes, spacious. I like that word functional, right? So you've got a desk. Really nice view, being able to be right down in the city. There's lots of new homes and being built and developed in that area. The courtyard is really nice. Lots of sun. And you're right next to the campus. And if you notice that it said coming to you in 2013, so it's fairly newer building, dorms. Let's talk next about some student organizations. You can find this screenshot here is actually from the Student Services webpage. But if you visit here and go to Office of Student Involvement, you'll find not only the School of Nursing and Health Studies student organizations, but a variety of other organizations. And if you don't see an organization that you would be interested in, you can get involved and create your own organization. We certainly encourage that here at UMKC. Health Sciences Diversity and Inclusion Council, their history they established in 2008. They intend to collaborate and share resources specific to education and offerings. They do also get involved in recruitment and retention of students and faculty, which was their initial focus. Their purpose is to lead and foster an academic health community that celebrates diversity, values and respects differences, actively engages issues of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and facilitates relevant education and training on cultural competence and cross-cultural issues needed to work with diverse populations. And the images you see here are just a couple of examples of some events that were put on by the Health Sciences Diversity and Inclusion Council. They established a premier healthcare-related speaker series for students, faculty, staff, and providers with a focus toward historically underrepresented and underserved populations. Their first objective was to offer courses, curriculum, and learning opportunities at the undergraduate and graduate levels that achieve diversity and inclusive learning goals. And their second objective was to increase the multicultural competencies and capacities of faculty and staff. Also to engage students, faculty, and staff in learning varied perspectives of domestic and international diversity, inclusion, and social justice. They do have community engagement. Their objective there is to increase outreach to historically underserved diverse populations through Missouri. So changing demographics, meeting the needs of future Missourians, and developing a pipeline to feed the workforce. Next, let's look at an event that came out of the Education, Scholarship, and Community Engagement with the Health Sciences Diversity and Inclusion Council. This is the Wall of Respect. You'll see the yurt in the background, very colorful. This was an initiative brought to the Health Sciences campus and Volker Student Union in February of 2019. Jill Madoff, the director of the project at the Jewish Community Center of Kansas City, provided tours and 2 dialogue sessions at both locations. a community outreach in partnership with the Jewish Community Center of Kansas City, who provided tours of the year, and 2 dialogue sessions at both locations, the Health Sciences campus and the Student Union on the Volker campus, was given. There was a lot of feedback. It was very beautiful. I myself was able to see both yurts, and it was very breathtaking. Interprofessional education. Their mission is to promote excellence in healthcare through interprofessional education, collaborative practice, scholarship, and service. UMKC will achieve this with focus on the triple aim of healthcare, emphasizing patient safety and individual and population health outcomes. Their vision: UMKC will shape the future of healthcare through high-quality interprofessional learning experiences, create a culture of shared educational practice, teach and demonstrate standards for patient-centered, team-based collaborative care, and become a leader in developing an interprofessional education programs that enhance patient-centered care. Some events: they do a poverty simulation. Students from the School of Nursing and Health Studies, School of Medicine, School of Pharmacy, and the School of Dentistry all participate in this. It's a very unique opportunity, very neat. If you actually search IPE on our UMKC website, you can visit their website. The link is also down here, where you can navigate and see all of the events that they put on. Very neat. I would highly encourage you to take a look at that. So a little mobile project. We talked about it throughout the presentation. If you visit the Health Sciences District, the Student Services website, search IPE, and look at our research, our values, our mission, and policies. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have any questions about this presentation or school nursing and health studies in general, please feel free to reach out to us at nurses@umkc.edu. Thanks. Bye-bye.